Welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. I'll tell you what, Merrill, look around you. What do you see? Isn't this great?
Yeah, mosquitoes, man.
Mosquitoes? No,
Yeah.
Look around you.
Yeah, mosquitoes.
No. Job security.
Job security.
Job security. People are entertaining more and more at home. Gorgeous landscaped areas like we see here, and that's the theme today. We're going to enjoy the great outdoors, your own backyard, so stay tuned for Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
View past episodes of our show by going to maddogandmerrill.com and click on Midwest Grillin'.
Hey folks, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. First of all, many thanks to Dale and Muriel Van Zeelen for allowing us, or should I say making the mistake of letting us into their backyard.
I think it was a mistake.
We'll find out by the end of the show because we do have a beautiful landscape. And like we mentioned, people are entertaining more and more at home. It's great to be here in somebody's backyard with the beautiful waterfalls behind us, the great outdoors, the beautiful nice decking out here. And we're going to do some outdoor cooking.
I'm ready to do some outdoor cooking.
Let's do a little salmon on the grill.
Love salmon.
Now, the number one problem people have as we travel around the countryside is doing seafood on the grill. So salmon is a great one to start with because it has those rich omega-3s.
Right.
And what the omega-3s do is actually, there's free radicals in your body. Merrill's the original free radical from the 70s here. But what the oils do is they actually coat the free radicals, they coat your good cells, and they don't allow him to attach to your good cells. The free radicals then leave your body. A lot of calcium in here. A nice little 6-ounce piece of salmon has as much calcium as a cup of cottage cheese. Has about 40 grams of protein, so for your bodybuilders and not so bodybuilders, salmon is delicious. The first thing you want to do when you're prepping for your salmon is put a nice coating of oil on the outside, good heart-healthy oil from Fat Louie's. We're going to season that. We're going to use one of our specialty spices, Grilling Magic. It's a garlic pepper blend. It's delicious over everything. It's one of my favorite over salmon and all seafoods, but over everything. It's also my daughter's favorite. Little Grilling Magic over the top of that. We leave the skin on it. We're going to slap it skin side down directly on the grates of the grill. Skin side down directly on the grates of the grill. Nice medium direct heat. Right. Means preheating on high, turning down to medium heat. And you know salmon is done. And I got a slab over here.
Oh, beautiful, sir.
When the natural juices, that's the proteins being pushed to the top, that white beating, and it's firm to the touch, that's when that salmon is done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little finishing sauce.
Okay, good. Finishing sauce.
Finishing sauces are good. I'm going to use our number one, which is nice, sweet, and rich. That's our number one sauce.
It is our number one sauce.
Yeah, we're going to put a little number one sweetened sauce over the top of our barbecue sauce, over the top of our salmon. And all we're simply going to do to serve that salmon is I'm going to slip my spatula in between the skin and the meat. I'm going to just grab a little holt here. And we're going to take the whole slab, and I'm going to place that, and we're ready to serve up a gorgeous piece of salmon, heart healthy for you and delicious, all on our Weber grill.
You got it. Now I'll tell you what, if you go to St. Louis to us is actually the number one capital of the world for pork steak.
Yes, it is.
You know, here you go to the games there, they have pork steak all the time. Pork steak's very reasonable to buy. And what I've done here, I got two nice slabs, I call them slabs of pork steak. And what I like about it, it's got a little bit of fat in there, which makes it really, really nice to really add the flavor to it. Now what I've done, I used a little bit of Fat Louie's olive oil on the top here, got a nice buttered flavor. I'm going to be using our Grandma Hazel's rub today on there. Sprinkle that
named after his
good old Hazel. Good old Hazel, yes. Now some people will do pork steaks totally different. A lot of people will cook them 15, 20 minutes or so for a real long time, coat it with barbecue sauce. For me, I like doing it about 6 to 7 minutes on each side is all what you have to do. But I like caramelization. I like flavor on that. That'll really add flavor.
And what causes caramelization the best?
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
I'm going to rub that on the top. And if you'd like, you could do this ahead of time. Let it sit in the refrigerator. But then I'm just going to go ahead and rub this on the top, do it on both sides. Place it on the grill, which I've got some pork steak already on right here. But as you can see, the caramelization's already started on this pork steak right here. Nice color to it. Some people keep on adding the barbecue sauce all the time. So I'm ready to add the barbecue sauce, sir. We're all set, ready to go.
All right. Which barbecue sauce are you going to use, sir?
Sir, I am going to use Mad Dog and Merrill's hickory barbecue sauce.
Yep. The hickory extract actually comes from Manitowoc. They actually have a plant there that extracts the natural hickory flavors.
Ooh, it's going to be good.
Yes, it is. Well, I'll tell you what, over the last 30 years, Merrill and I have had the chance to be grillologists, and we've mixed and matched and blended our own spices and herbs together, and we can offer them back to you, all these amazing flavors, in return for your generosity of watching Grillology 101s with Mad Dog and Merrill.
You got it. I mean, from the nice flavor of our #1 barbecue sauce.
Sweet and rich.
Sweet and rich.
Yeah.
Or to good old Grandma Hazel's blended rub.
Yep.
Goes good together with everything.
Oh, I love it.
I do too.
I love them all. I love all 6 blends and flavors.
I like even more than that.
Yes. We had a chance to travel to Eau Claire, Wisconsin to watch our signature sauces being filled by our partners at Silver Spring Foods. Remember that, Merrill?
Sure.
I mean, you can see how the empty bottles are collected in this big bin and sanitized and then orientated for the line.
They're fed down the line for filling. The safety seal and caps are put on.
Labels are affixed and they continue down the line.
They're carefully put into cases and shipped to our distributors for delivery to your stores.
If your stores don't carry our product, have no fear. You can order them online at maddogandmerrill.com.
Or ask your local grocer to contact us through our website.
We'll be right back with some great golden plump chicken and
some ribeye steaks.
So stay tuned.
If you have a comment or suggestion about today's show, contact us at maddogandmerrill.com. And don't forget to friend us on Facebook.
Hey, Mad Dog, what did the cattle order in an Italian restaurant?
I don't know, Merrill. What did the cattle order in an Italian restaurant?
Calzones.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. The theme today is maximizing your summers in the Midwest.
What better way to do it than here, I'll tell you.
In a beautiful backyard setting. We've got the gorgeous Weber fireplace for those chilly nights. Works out excellent. The kids are playing in the background there, the beautiful pavers. Look at the island back there, Merrill. Isn't that great?
That is great. I mean, the landscaping is just beautiful here, and that's what you're seeing more and more people do nowadays.
Well, they're entertaining more at home, and here's the beautiful waterfalls over here.
It puts me at ease.
I know.
I'm comfortable with grilling now.
Well, speaking of water, don't forget the Harbor Lady is located in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. It's a 149 passenger yacht. It's climate controlled. It's got 3 beautiful open decks. It's gorgeous, and you can join us, Mad Dog and Merrill, Sunday, July 17th. Aboard the Harbor Lady and enjoy the beautiful sunset over Green Bay. It's going to be a great time. Here's the way you can sign up, folks. Go online at harborlady.com, harborlady.com, or go to 920-707-LADY. Limited space is available, but it's going to be a great time. That's July 17th.
It's going to be a hoot of a time, buddy.
Good time.
Good time.
Now get a cooking.
Get a cooking. Hey, got some ribeye steaks going on here.
I love ribeyes.
I love ribeye steaks. I'm going to do what we call a pepper steak, but it's a little bit different. I'm not using any ground pepper or anything.
Okay.
Okay, what I've got here is I've got some nice ribeye steaks. Now, I know you can't see them because I've got our spicy barbecue sauce. I got this marinated in here. But what I'm going to do is, here's the big thing on people on wine. They always think, well, you can't, you got to make sure you use a Chardonnay, or you got to make sure you use a Burgundy or a Cabernet. But I'm actually using, from Door Peninsula Winery, I'm actually using the blackberry wine. Got a little bit of sweetness to it, but really add a good flavor. I got the barbecue sauce in here. I would say maybe about a half a cup of red wine.
Sounds good.
Now here's the thing. Here's the kicker. This is what kicks it up a notch. I got some jalapeno peppers here. Now can you see? I've actually left the seeds on there. They're sort of unbearable, if you know what I mean.
The seeds are what gets you, folks.
That's what'll get you. So anyway, I'm placing the peppers right in here. Placing it on the grill. Well, I'm going to place it on the grill, but place it in here.
Now you're going to marinate those a while?
I'm going to marinate these. Now, if you like, I like even doing them at least 4 to 6 hours.
So I have wine, Mad Dog and Merrill spicy barbecue sauce, and jalapeno peppers.
Right, and you know what I'm going to do over here, which I have the seasoning on?
Ooh.
I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of Grandma Hazel's on
Look
here.
at those.
Look at them babies. And the pepper comes out really good, the seasoning does, but look at the peppers. And they're hot. If you don't like peppery steaks, don't use the peppers. What do you got going?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to do some gorgeous chicken breasts.
Okay.
And some wonderful stir-fried vegetables.
All right, good.
Now, over the course of the 30 years, when people are entertaining more and more at home, the good folks at Weber Grill came right along with them. Great grills, great accessories. We've got the vegetable basket over here. I've got the sear station on the grill, so I've got a good searing action going. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil over the top of these veggies.
Okay.
Maybe just a tad bit of Grilln magic over the top of those. and I'm going to mix that oil and the vegetables together, and I want some stir-fried. And if I threw these right on the grates of the grill, what a mess.
Oh, tell you what, and you know what? They don't fall through.
So I'm going to put those in the basket there for the vegetables. The chicken breasts are easy to do. Golden plump chicken, good friends of ours. Always purchase golden plump chicken. Good, delicious, nice, always fresh, family-friendly raised golden plump chicken. All you simply do is glisten the chicken breast with an oil because cuts of meat like chicken breasts are very, very lean. So 90% of all the meat products we place on the grill have a light glistening of oil. So they do brown up beautifully, hold the natural juices, natural flavors, the unnatural flavors of the marinades and the rubs. Okay. So I've got the chicken breast all glistened with an oil. I think it's time to take the mitts off here, one of them anyway.
Those onions smell delicious.
Don't they though?
They
here,
do.
Let's give those a little stir.
Can you put the smell-o-vision camera on? You guys got to work and can everybody just go, oh, can you smell those onions? Just
don't those smell great?
Oh, my God, can you smell the peppers out there just coming, their aroma? It's beautiful.
A little bit of grilling magic over the top of that. That's a garlic pepper blend. I'm also going to use our all-purpose seasoning, which is just a nice blend of great flavors to give just that little bit of a sodium flavor inside of there. Now these chicken breasts, preheat the grill on high, turn it down to medium heat. You brown them up for about 6-7 minutes on both sides. You certainly don't want to overcook them. Now a great little suggestion with this stir-fry basket, as you're stir-frying your vegetables and the guests may not be ready to eat, you can take these chicken breasts that are partially cooked and you can place those on top of your vegetables. You can put the hood down, and I bet you can relax for 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes longer.
Oh, you could.
And just let the veggies cook and let the chicken cook on top. So what a great way to do that.
I'd have a libation, man, in fact, and just relax. That's what it's all about.
Well,
on the great outdoors.
You liar.
Okay, I'm lying, but I do like the great outdoors.
No. 2 libations.
2 libations, that's right.
Hey, I'll tell you what, good friends of ours and created this beautiful landscaped areas here at the Van Zeelands. Our good friends at Green Leaf Landscaping and Gardens.
Green Leaf Landscaping and Gardens is a family-owned business in northeastern Wisconsin that prides themselves on remarkable designs and customized landscapes. I've seen some incredibly creative designs myself. Every one of their plants are high quality, and they have one of the friendliest and the most knowledgeable sales staff that I have ever met. Beautiful, functional, fantastic outdoor kitchens and landscapes is what Green Leaf Landscaping is all about. They are truly expert craftsmen, honest and full of integrity with a genuine spirit to do their best. Their motto, landscaping for better living. We'll be right back.
View past episodes of our show by going to maddogandmerrill.com and click on Midwest Grillin'.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. Now earlier in the show you got to see our signature sauces being made, and now we also had a chance to go to our good friends at Ferran Spice Company in Oak Creek, just south of Milwaukee.
Right, and you get to see our top secret spices roll off the line.
There are these big mixers where the spices are blended.
Like the sauces, they travel down the line for filling.
Labels are put on and sent over for boxing. If your store does not carry our product, have no fear. You can order them online at maddogandmerrill.com.
Or ask your local grocer to contact us through our website.
That's right, through our website. That'll work fine. You know, Merrill, it's kind of neat. We've been talking about maximizing our summers here in Wisconsin and Minnesota. Sure. People are cooking a lot more on gas grills.
Right.
But what's really nice about maximizing your summers is on the weekend, people like to sit back, relax, and today we're not using the charcoal cookers.
No, and I like the charcoal. I'm a charcoal type of a man.
Yeah, and I know you are, and we've used this unit before. It's for the gourmet cooking system for the charcoal grills, but it's pretty hard to hold it up when it's piping hot. And you were doing some Cajun catfish on the griddle.
Right.
So here's what the... Hi, folks.
Hey,
hi, Merrill.
Hi there, Mary. And I see Susie and Tommy and Billy. Billy, eat your cereal.
So you can put the griddle on here, you can put a searing station, and I'll tell you what, I can't wait for the next taping of Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling, because I'm going to put this beautiful porcelain-coated wok with stainless steel underneath. I'm going to put, or cast iron underneath. And I'm going to place that right in the center on a nice hot grill, and I'm going to do some stir fry for you good folks. So as I set this away, Merrill, why don't you talk a little bit about shish kebabs?
All right, shish kebabs. I'll tell you what, the mixture of shish kebabs that I have today You could actually use that to stir fry in the wok, and a lot of times we'll do that. Well, I've cleaned out the refrigerator today, man.
Walk, you say?
I said I cleaned out the refrigerator today. I didn't know what to do, but
Just wait, I'm walking over here.
Okay, you walk that way and then walk back here. But anyway, I cleaned out the refrigerator. I want to do shish kebabs today. Well, you're doing shrimp, right?
Yes, I am.
Well, I'm sort of poor. I don't have any money like you do. So I'm doing what I call poor man shish kebab. And what I've got is actually some kielbasa. Now you could use bratwurst, Italian sausage, whatever you'd like. But what's nice about this, people always have problems doing shish kebabs on the grill.
Yes, they do.
You know, they say that they burn and everything.
They stick to the grates.
Weber's got a nice style here for a shish kebab set. As you can see, the skewers go all the way across. This sits right in the center of the grill. And when you're doing shish kebabs, the best thing to do is do it the indirect method of cooking when you're starting.
Indirect is
Yeah,
good.
especially if you got the gas grill. You'd shut off your middle burner or burners. You'd leave your 2 outside burners on. Place the shish kebab right in the center. I went ahead and oiled the vegetables and the meat a little bit.
Sure.
Okay, put them on the skewers, place them on the grill. Usually you're looking at about 30 minutes of cooking time, turning them once or twice. Then at the end, I turn all the burners on just to go ahead and sear the meat and the vegetables at the same time. So I'll get it skewering, buddy.
And I could be a millionaire and I'd still love poor man shish kebabs.
I know, I love it. It's great.
You know,
it really is.
Meryl and I did a catering job. We did 180 people, and we did about 1,000 shrimp. And we did utilize the different baskets from Weber Grills and the sear grates from Weber Grills. But I'll tell you what, here today we're going to do some simple way to do shrimp on the grill. I don't want to tediously turn each and every one of these shrimp that only take about 2 to 3 minutes.
Sure.
So we're simply going to put them on wooden skewers today, and maybe 4 or 5 of them on the skewer. And all we have to do with shrimp, and shrimp is my favorite. I'll take it over lobster, I'll take it over steak. It is absolutely my favorite to do on the grill. So I'm going to skewer up the shrimp. We're going to take a little bit of oil, and we're going to season that over the top of the shrimp. I'm going to season up with, I'm going to do some grilling magic here today.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of grilling magic over the top of that today. Now I put the shrimp directly on the grates of the grill. I started out with that's what's nice about gas grills.
Right.
Well, we started out with a nice medium heat over the top of them. I browned them up a tad bit, but then I just turned the burners off underneath and left my right-hand side on. And right before you take them off the grill, you can take some of Mad Dog's sweet and rich #1 sauce, and you can just go over the top because it has a little squeeze bottle. You go right over the top of each one of those shrimp before you serve it up, because there's nothing better than barbecued shrimp on the grill as far as I'm concerned.
Now, hey, I got one more big shish kebab that I want to show you right here. You take a toothpick, makes a nice hors d'oeuvre, a little bit of sausage, and put a little pepper on top.
A mini kebab.
A mini kebab.
Ah,
Very
mini
simple,
kebabs.
huh? And then you got the last part of that piece of pepper right there. You have no problem at all.
Sounds good.
I like it.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll be right back to finish up this show and keep on a rolling.
Yes,
keep on a
sir.
grilling. Mad Dog and Meryl will be right back.
If you have a comment or suggestion about today's show, contact us at maddogandmeryl.com. And don't forget to friend us on Facebook.
Well, welcome back to Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grilling. We are with Dale and Muriel Van Zeelen, who invited us into their backyard. We've got Ken and Doreen over here from Greenleaf Landscaping and Gardens out of Greenleaf. And we've had a little theme today, and it's maximizing our summers here in the Midwest.
Right.
Ken, what are some of the features that you created here?
Well, it's a beautiful patio setting. There's some sitting wall, a serving bar, some pillars with some lighting, a water feature, pondless water feature. It's a really nice setting for any kind of entertaining.
And I understand, Doreen, you did the design.
Very beautiful.
And
Very beautiful.
Meryl?
I'll tell you, Dale and Muriel, you've got a beautiful place out here. I mean, what made you sort of decide to sort of go with the outdoor look?
Well, for example, we had people over and the patio was so small here.
Sure.
So we just wanted to make it bigger and not have everybody squeezed in so close.
That's great.
And the waterfall is very nice.
Oh, that is really nice. And what was it like out here before?
Well, of course, the patio started or ended right here.
Right.
And it's just all lawn to the back, and it just sloped from here all the way to the back.
So Dale, you did it so you didn't have to mow as much.
You're right.
That's right. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Or Muriel didn't have to mow.
And did you design this?
No, Doreen did.
Doreen, you did a wonderful job on there.
She did do a wonderful job, didn't she?
And Ken, did you lift up some of them rocks?
Oh yeah, I work with the guys all the time.
Well, that's good. That's good. I better start doing some of that too, I guess.
You know, Ken, it's Sunday and you shouldn't lie. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, we had a great time here. Maximize your summers, and we'll be back next week with more Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.